Okay, so what's up, people? We are live.
What's
My
up?
second StreamYard. Oh,
Right?
so my guest tonight is JT.
What's up?
So, what's up, people? We are live. I'm hearing echo, dude. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think my mic's fine. I think from what I could tell. So
I
let me
hear
see.
echo.
Oh, it had a second. Yeah, because I had it.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
anyway,
I'm just
yeah,
checking
it's
it
weird.
out. I'm just checking out my mic, make sure it works and shit.
Oh, it's all
So,
good, dude.
yeah.
Anyway, here's JT,
Yeah.
and
Man,
so
it had been a while. We ain't talked in privately in what, like a long time before today. So I mean, since everybody's allowed to go talk to whoever they want,
yeah,
whenever they want, and however they
like eight
want.
months maybe.
Is that you
Yeah,
echoing or is that me?
I mean, what?
I thought I heard a little bit of an echo, but I figure, hey, since everybody's allowed to, oh wait, yeah, we've been streaming. Okay, we're good. We're live. But since everybody's allowed to go talk to whoever they want, whenever they want, and however they want, and do whatever, I mean, might as well reach out and tell my story. So how you been?
Um, I've been okay the most part. Recently, you know, what's going on with the whole, false information out there about me, and they're, having my kids stalked on her thing, and it's like really, it's like now it's like I'm this, KKK woman,
that
and it's
was that was some crazy shit. Yeah, no doubt. But I stood up for that one. I wasn't gonna let that one. That one was bad. That one's terrible. But I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, of course, they don't have that opinion. Whatever. You know, I don't know what else to say about it other than that. But I was glad to be able to catch up with you a little bit and touch a little base with you and chit chat for a minute. I mean, people can hate on that if they want, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care. People are allowed to go do what the fuck ever, and they don't give a fuck about anybody else or anything else. So I mean, why can't I? Don't say shit about me doing it if you're doing it too. So I mean, that's basically the whole gig.
it's not a
So
one-way street. It's
yeah,
not.
exactly. I mean, so we were friends, a long time ago, and we were, you know, pretty tight to a certain degree. So I mean, they act as if we ain't allowed to have any conversation with one another or be decent or civil to one another at all.
Right.
Um, I mean, and whenever it comes to you know uh, simping for the kids, I mean, if that ain't allowed, I don't know what to tell you. If I think that there really is a problem or something like that, I mean, there's other times whenever I didn't think it was a problem, but you did, and I didn't say anything. Because I didn't think it was a problem. But whenever I do, I do. So it is what it is. I mean, people can get mad about that or whatever if they want to. I really don't give a fuck what anybody thinks.
Right.
I'm not scared of any of these people. I
Me
don't
neither.
care.
Me
You
either.
know. So I mean, it is what it is, and I don't think that Sharon's like this terrible human being or whatever. If that's the way they want to paint her, if that's the way they want to view her, that's their business. I think that there are some people that are like way overly obsessed about her. I mean, and I could give examples or whatever of people and things that they have done that was way over obsessed, but I'm not going to do that. I think that we should have like a constructive, conversation. I think that
Right.
if me and you were out to get everybody, that we could have this major exchange of information between the two of us, and we could probably do roasts on every fucking buddy for fucking 2 years if we wanted to. But I mean,
Exactly.
I don't think we're trying to do that. I think we're genuinely, we may not agree a lot of times about a whole lot of shit. I mean, for fuck's sake, you're a Christian and I'm an atheist. I mean, on very fundamental levels, we don't agree on a lot of things, but we've had civil conversations multiple times in multiple ways.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it is what it is. I mean, some people can get their fucking panties in a bunch about that. You know, if I don't want to be associated with people that are associated with people, you know, that's my business too. So, I mean, you know, I do feel that, you know, some people overstepped their bounds and they didn't talk to anybody about it and they just went and did whatever the fuck they wanted. And if that's what we're allowed to do, then that's what we should all be allowed to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't see a problem with me doing it or anybody else. I mean, I'm free white, over 21 and all that shit. You know, even if I was black, it didn't matter. You know, I'm not technically a Jew, so it is what it is. But I'm a free man living in America, and I'm allowed to do whatever I want. So, I mean, I don't want to be associated with that bullshit no more. I've just made my decision. I was already backing out as it was. I don't want any of these people to know where my channel even is if I ever even start another channel. You know, and that's the way it is. You know, there's certain individuals that want to take things personally and act like it's all about, you know, them or whatever. I think that both sides are fucking toxic as fuck, and I don't like either side. And that's what I mean with Mad Ozzy Bushman was right, that all of y'all are fucked. So, I mean, you know, that's on y'all. That ain't on me. So, I mean, if you want to push that off to mean, oh, well, he was right about Deidre. He was right about this. He was right about that. You know, if that's what you want to make it out that I'm saying, then you go ahead and do that. That's your business. You know, I do have my opinions about things, but I don't feel a need to express them, you know, publicly. You know, I think that, you know, Deidre telling her side of the story bullshit is all bullshit because she needs to, you know, keep that quiet because to me, it was completely embarrassing all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for
Mm-hmm.
her and everybody else, for you even, for
A
mom.
waste of time. It is waste of time. That's all it is. It's a waste of time
Yeah.
for all of us. Energy. It's like, why? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I went to court by phone. I had a witness. I sent in the evidence, and he saw everything, and I told the truth.
Right.
I mean, the
Right.
paperwork says that I won fair and square. I'm not a stalker. I'm not a threat to her. You cannot do crap like that. And when the crap will escalate, the judge said in the paper, you cannot play the victim and use that actual, oh, a suicide card and then cry about it. Because the thing is, I
Well,
didn't make her do this.
I don't want to really go into all that part.
Right,
You
right.
know, I'm just trying to take it easy. I'm not trying to, you know, dog anybody out or attack anybody. At the same, you know, and maybe you could even move on from all of that too. I mean, the next door neighbor thing with Mr. Call thing, it's not Mr. Call that is. Yeah, yeah, they were all those addresses were wrong, but that's neither here nor there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, people want to, they want drama. They use me as their
Yeah,
content.
but
It's
but
crazy.
Mr. Call does not live next door to
Right. No, I know that.
Lauren.
No,
Lauren,
she was
yeah,
trying to tell me it was her neighbor. Then I
right.
heard it was Mr. Call that was in her chat telling her, oh, her background is a black woman. And I'm like, what?
Well, I mean, if they're that interested in doing your background, I mean, you know what I mean. Just go ahead and leave that alone. I mean, the thing
It's
is,
stupid.
yeah, it's all stupid and nonsensical. I mean, you should be allowed to go on with your own thing and do your own thing, girl. I wish they would stop being so obsessed with whatever the fuck, you know. I would just not even talk about them, and maybe they'll not talk about you, and then everything can just move on the way it is. I would like to see, you know, you do your own thing. I mean, and they don't have to. Sarah being served in the courthouse, and I don't know. What about it? I
We
mean,
have questions from, I guess, a
Sarah
fake,
and Sharon
yeah,
got served
a
with
fake
papers.
Corey, a
Oh,
fake.
did you get served with any papers outside of the courthouse?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
All right. Just checking.
Oh, they're saying that I owe money for that case and I got served. No, not true. It got dismissed and that was it. I had a court case, of course, June 1st. Second was Susie, dismissed. June 4 was New Hampshire. That was a great court case for me. I showed them not a stalker. It was done with. it's done. And they want to use me as content because she's pissed. Leave it alone. If I want you on, who cares? Just move on. It's just drama. It's stress. Just stop. And now it's like more false crap against me, calling me this.
Well, like even with the Deidre thing, they can sit there and say that, you know, you're responsible for a suicide. That's just silly.
Yeah.
The person that is responsible for their suicide is the person committing suicide. I mean, come on. If something has caused you to commit suicide, you need to address that thing within you that has caused you to do that. It isn't somebody else's fault to say, "Oh,
exactly."
well,
I tried to help her. Yeah.
I mean, everybody has had to deal, you know, has dealt with Sharon on one level or another, and I don't see it as her being, you know, having that kind of power. I think you're giving her entirely too much credit. Like, she has the power to force somebody into taking their own life. I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's all kind of ridiculous. It's at ridiculous levels.
It's a choice. At the end of the day, it's your choice. It's your life and your choice. But I was trying to help her. I didn't want her to get hurt or die, and I was actually crying. I was sad.
Right. Oh, I'm sure, you know, but I mean,
I'm trying to be a good person.
If we got rid of all these beefs, it wouldn't have gotten into that level anyway. I mean, it's not like she didn't do anything to you ever or any of that. You know, I think that that's a ridiculous, you know, notion to say that, you know, there wasn't some back and forth. It's like, you know,
true.
She
Yes.
was just walking along and minding her own business. I mean, she doesn't. Everybody has to own their own shit, basically. I mean,
in court, I did. In court, I told him, you know, why I did the videos or mirrored them, and I did things in my defense. But I told the judge, yeah, I did crap too. But you know, I still there's things you don't do, and say, oh, this is all fake. It's all playing a fake suicide. I mean, Nadia killed herself.
Right.
And
well, I mean, a lot of people have done that before, and it's a very serious issue.
It is.
Especially for men. But I mean, you know, there's a lot of false accusations going around about a whole lot of you know, strange shit, you know, that is just silly. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous.
There's a comment in the chat room. I'm not here, guys, to discuss my daughter and that whole mess right now. I'm not here for that issue. So don't even go there. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and discuss her dad, me. No. Okay, no, we're not going to do this. So anyway, going forward, yeah, we've all done things. I mean, yeah, I'm a goofy nutter. I'm a freaking Fruit Loop. I can admit that. I'm funny. I'm a Fruit Loop, but I'm not evil or malicious. And I made mistakes.
I mean, we've all done some stuff maybe we're not proud of, and we've all done stuff, you know, that maybe we shouldn't have done to one another and things like that. I mean, even me and you have gone at it quite a bit here and there. You know, sometimes you piss me off, and sometimes I piss you off, and that's the way it is. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, do I want anything bad to happen to you? Absolutely not. You know,
I'm very happy that, again, I'm very grateful for you and Lee and Percy that you all had the balls to stand up and go, this is wrong. I mean, when your kid had to insult your kid's face, I was like, I don't care. I'm mad or I don't like somebody. That was messed up. So I took a stand for Eli and for you. That's not right. It's disgusting, you know. And you and Percy and Lee were like, hey, this is wrong. And it's about the kids. If someone doesn't like me, fine. But why my kids? Why have them attacked? So the thing is, they keep saying, oh, we love the kids. No, you don't. Like, leave them alone. I'm not attacking your kids. So I want to rebrand my stuff. I want to be happy. I mean, it could be a serious talk one day. It could be, you know, happy and goofy. I'm a Fruit Loop sometimes. I'm funny, but like,
not right now.
A time and place for everything in life. And it's like happy and or serious, you know, but I'm a mixture. I'm a Fruit Loop again.
Right. I am. Well, you're definitely a Fruit Loop, no doubt.
I am. I'm a freaking rainbow Fruit Loop. I feel like I have got back to myself finally, I think. Like, you know, I walked away from like toxic people 2 months ago and I got blamed for crap, but I kept saying, no, I didn't do this. So I can't change what they want to keep doing to me. And argue. There's no point in this. I can sit here and say, well, here's God in my living room, you know, but
Y'all mad at me?
Okay.
you can say, well, here's JT in my living room with God, but they don't care. They call you a liar.
Hey, Lauren, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, they can call you simp and this and that and say you're simping for Sharon. No, dude, look.
You're my white knight.
I mean, I, whenever it comes to like kids and stuff like that, I'm gonna say something. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, whether it's whoever's kids it is, I mean, I don't care. You know, you shouldn't let anything happen to any kids. What's going on, Lauren? You doing all right?
Hey, Lauren.
We're just chit chatting and bullshitting
Percy.
and doing our thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, you were asking me today, like, what I see from this StreamYards, what I want for my goals. Like, I can explain that the fact is that, again, I could be serious or it could be funny and laugh, sing, whatever, but I have some good interviews coming. My content does say that I know people that have inspired me through even their music, actors, musicians. I have friends that, again, my one friend's a singer, and you know, we're friends, and his music helped me a lot out these last 2 years of all this crap going on, and been there for me. Erica has been there for me. You know, people like that, I don't see them as famous. Just people who have a heart and want to help me through things and say, hey, we're here for you, and keep going, and don't listen to the toxic bull crap. My dad told me this morning, you know, you can't change what a Bible jackass does. It's a Bible, you know, it's a Bible term, he said, but you know, they're jackasses. He said, they're gonna act dumb and be dumb, but you can't change that. Only your action and a reaction. So he's like, Sharon, you know your truth here. You know what you done, what you're not done. So it's your life, and go forward with it and be happy. So I'm going to choose to go forward. And again, this is YouTube. No one controls me or you or anyone. This is YouTube for everybody to discuss, whether it's asthma or let's say you have cancer, child abuse, your military. It doesn't matter on topics. Why does it matter? Just go on your channel and do your thing, and don't bring up people. Don't try to hurt people's families. That's all it should be about. It's just, hey, my content is content, and have fun with it, you know, and no drama and no stress, you know, but they're gonna always say something.
Justice is saying, JT, is it true that you were in fear of being physically violated while in a hotel room in Ohio? ? Okay, not that I know of. Why? Sharon and Sara get served with charges? Apparently not, I guess, right? You have no charges or nothing, huh?
No,
Yeah.
I owe no money to court. I had no charges. I've not been arrested. I had no mugshot. Again, it's rumors, just rumors.
Right. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, everybody has their own thing going. Let them do their own thing, but just don't ask me to be involved in it.
Right. I mean, I think that the people that are toxic, you just leave them and go on, and you need to find people.
Y'all don't have to go under your sock accounts. I believe she's got everybody unblocked. So
I had to block some people when I had time earlier.
Okay.
There's so many I had blocked for being aggressive, and I had to block some people, yeah. But I mean, like, you gotta find people that are like you, like-minded like you, support you, unite, and be cool. and not have drama. Find people like that you can comment.
Let's not delete the message. Let's go ahead and show that message, because I'd like to address that. I mean, I think I could address that. That person was saying that if people cannot be pushed to suicide, then people cannot claim that their mother was pushed to death from because of it. And here's the thing, is that whenever you are stressed from being swatted and the different shit that had been going on, that's one thing. Now,
right.
If I'm talking to you and that's it, I'm not swatting you. I mean, how is that? And you can type out, if you message me again, I'm going to kill myself. Well, then you can fucking hit the block button. You can hit the power button, bro.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how can you say that somebody's pushing you to suicide like that? Because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
See, again, my whole point to that, you said it's a choice. To say the action is a choice. You choose to grab something and do something. It's called action. It's a choice to do it, period.
Right. Or not do it. You can make an active choice not to do something. You can make an active choice to block. You can make an active choice to turn your device off and say, well, I'm not going to address this right now because it has me feeling like whatever. And so I need to take that time or whatever. Or maybe you need to go down to the store and say, this device is broken, get a whole new device. You can get a whole new phone or a phone number. I mean,
yeah, I agree. The thing is, like, some people just have that obsession, or they thrive on it.
Right.
To constantly discuss either it was Corey or me. And I'm like, are you all tired of this? Just move on. Are you all tired of saying Sharon, Sharon, Sharon all the time, or Corey, Corey, Corey? Like, I mean, again, like, I could sit here and make a choice to hurt myself or take drugs or, throw a glass cup on the floor. I choose not to do that. It's actions. It's like, okay, do I want to sit here and take drugs? No. Hurt myself? No. Go crazy? No. It's a choice. Willpower.
Well, how do people owe you proof of everything? I mean, is it prove this, prove that, prove this? I mean, at what point is the proof got to stop? I mean, it's very clear that people are swatting people. I mean, it's been a proven fact for a very long time now. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So certain people have never shown proof they were swatted. How are you supposed to show proof of that exactly? I mean, am I supposed to stick a camera up my ass 24/7 to prove everything to you?
I know, right?
I mean,
they're playing that freaking FOIA call. That's what they're doing. And I'm like, look, I have said 5 times the same way over and over. I made a phone call. I was concerned. I had a nervous laugh tick. That's all it was.
Well, Lauren brings up a point. You could block and you could ignore, but there's people that incite.
Yeah. Well, again,
you on who is saying what and when. And
again, in the morning.
Well, like that's when you say, well, fuck it. I want to, get on this particular YouTube account. I'll start a whole new account. I'll start a whole new email address. I'll do this. I'll do that, to get away from it. Whatever it takes.
Well, see, in that point, though, Lauren said, though, I had made 5 different channels to rebrand, and sometimes they'd follow me.
Right.
And I'm like, screw it. Now I'm like, I'm warrior spirit. I have my stand here. I went to court. I've done my thing. I proved my point that I'm not afraid anymore of these people for a while. And,
you just got to ignore them, girl. You just got to ignore them.
It's a time where I feel proud of myself. I come this far. And the Sharon back then, I'm not the same person back then 2 years ago. I was very naive, new to YouTube. I was always cussing, screaming, and ranting. And I learned, I get mad, I get angry, I make mistakes, but I'm not evil, and I try my best.
I think in the beginning you were trolling them. To me, I mean, I'm
I
just
was going back. I was, back at them for the cops and the CPS, and I was just showing back, making jabs to show them I'm not afraid of them, to show them, oh, haha, I'm rat face, rat teeth. Well, now those comments, strawberry shortcake don't bother me, grandpa slut doesn't bother me. Those things don't bug me no more.
You got to get really tough on YouTube. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I have toughened a lot, I think, in my opinion, where
I think you have to. You toughened up.
I'm not the frail girl I used to be. And right. When you go through this kind of abuse, though, you have patterns and signs. And I have been busy. I do my things during the day to stay busy. My kids, and again, the kids are fine, taken care of, they're happy, not being starved or abused, and it's just they're stressed out over this. They won't leave them alone. And it's like they're 16 and 12.
Right.
Not 18, not adults. So back the fuck up my kids.
Right, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, Jordan is a good student in school, and she's got a the highest in Tennessee is 4.0, I believe, and a 3.9. Jordan is very smart, very beautiful, talented. She's got a good head on her shoulders, not into the BS in the world. And Caitlin is a little singer, comedian, very techie girl, very smart, independent girls, and they want to be happy, but people can't make them happy because they keep bugging them and stalking them on their media. And Caitlin's not even on media, really. She's just, and Jordan wants to go online, right? Mm-hmm. And do her own awareness of cancer, what she'd been put through and how she survived it. And it's a good thing, right? But I'm afraid they're going to stalk me. So then what? I mean, tell Jordan, we'll get your whole different, account and tell your friends only or your family only and have fun with it. Go to your art and painting. She's so good at it. I'm like, man, you got a gugging talent here. And I encourage her to go forward. And no one knows me in my house, how I raise my daughters, where we go, shop at, we have fun.
That's exactly right. Nobody knows you.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you have your job, you have your kids. I'm sure you do your thing with your kids and have fun. And COVID sucks, but you make time and effort to go around COVID and go, well, we can't do this, but we can do this. Caitlin's birthday, recently, we had plans before COVID. I mean, plans, but so then I said, well, new idea. I made it happen. She was so happy and so grateful for Mom to say, well, don't be upset and don't be sad. We'll do this. And the kids are like, hey, yeah, sure. I mean, you can't just say F it, just deal with it. And again, I mean, I want my channel to go forward. I want to be happy. My kids are fine. I want to sit here and, be on panel with people I like and admire or
just chill.
Yeah. By.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Is chill. That's all you want to do is chill and do your thing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's all I want to do. I mean, I got I interview people that I know, again, they're famous, that want to help me. I'm afraid they're going to stalk them now. But I say, you know what? It just shows me their intentions and their heart. I'm not afraid anymore. And my friends know to block people. That I told my people, they're just trolls and they're just jealous people that have no life and they're very miserable. They're very heartless people that want you to be miserable too. And I'm like, I'm a goofy nutter. I'm going to go on and I might be funny and do my impressions one day or say, hey, what's your story? Oh, by the way, Asian Dave. Remember Asian Dave?
Oh, you mean Nightwing?
Nightwing. We've been friends for a long time now. and he got engaged
Cool.
and is doing well, and told me that maybe we can do an
All right.
interview.
So that's
He's
why we
doing
haven't heard from Nightwing in a long time.
well. He got
Makes
on
sense.
a lot of some issues, and had some changes in his life, and he met a great person, and she's black. He's Asian. Who the freak cares? She's great for him. She's a very nice woman, and he is very happy. And being happy, I think it will change your mental illness at times. It helps your mental
Oh
illness.
man, I missed that. What did it say? Can we pull that message back up? I want to reply to the messages. Y'all keep deleting them. I'm trying to reply to them. I don't care what they put. Could we bring that message back up, guys? I didn't get a
I
chance
don't
to
know what
read that.
happened. Like,
I'm just trying to read the messages, guys. If y'all could somehow find a way to bring it back up. They're getting deleted too fast. I can't read them fast enough. I don't mind the trolls or answering questions. Whatever.
the one about your daughter, like, again, I don't control that crap. I had no idea until later down the road.
Right, right. Well,
Right,
there's
I
a lot
told
of
you.
stuff. There's a lot of stuff I don't control too. I mean, what are they? I did one thing one time, and that was the big deal. With the whole what I did the dick picture one time thing. But they want to act like I fucking did it the entire time. Well, no, not really. I did it that one time. I already admitted to that. And it was basically to show them that they really had it. That's basically why I put it out there. I said, because he wasn't believing us because Lisa lied the first time. So, I mean, they do their thing. They can be pissed off about whatever for as long as they want to be. I don't really
Well,
care.
they act all innocent, and then they want to bitch at you or bitch at me, but then they've done far worse, and I don't get that.
Oh, that too. And they're far more guilty of the shit that they do that's far worse. So I'm just saying it's amazing on every side, and it feels good not to want to be associated with that anymore or want anything to do with that anymore.
It's that burden of stress on your shoulders that you can feel like, whoo, you can breathe again. I mean, it's hard.
Well, I would like to read what the trolls are saying and reply, because I haven't really seen anything that was really all that bad yet. So, I mean,
I'm seeing some of them here and there, but like, they're asking the question, I guess, referring to me again, with your daughter. And again, I did say that what happened to your daughter was not cool. And I got punished by people on that side. Also, I had no idea about the people who called on you till down the road. And
right.
I told GT, look, I knew down the road. So
Well,
it doesn't
matter. It doesn't matter if you call them yourself. It doesn't matter at this point. I mean, it's all over with. It's all water under the bridge. Let's let it go. I mean, at a certain point, you got to let some shit go. You know what? I played a part in my own shit. I don't mind owning my shit. You notice that? You notice how people can do that? Say, hey, look, I own this shit. I played a part in my own fucking shit. I'm not like, oh, I'm the victim
That's
of
what
everything.
I'm saying, man. You can come to me, tell me what you've done, and if you're sorry, you've done something. Thing is, I know a heartfelt apology. I can tell from bullshit to heartfelt. That's why I forgive people. Okay, well, you're heartfelt. I believe you, and you're sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna forgive you. Now, does that mean here I'm gonna trust somebody? That's my right not to. Or,
well, I mean, I honestly think that me and Sharon could beat at each other's throat and be choking the living fuck out of each other and beating the shit out of each other, and we would still, feel a certain amount of love for one another as brother and sister kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Before, we did. I think before,
well, I think we always have. I think that we always have, and that's okay. You know what I mean? And it don't have to be like this big deal. Am I not happy with Susie? No, I'm not happy with Susie. I'm not happy with those people over there. But later on, maybe we could be cool later or something, and maybe we won't. If they would just fucking chill the fuck out with their bullshit, but they just do whatever, whenever. And to me, a lot of it kind of centers around somebody who feels bad and they're trying to do anything to change the way they feel. And a lot of people do that. And I'm just saying, and that's just my personal opinion about certain people. Certain people feel bad and they will do anything and everything to change the way they feel. Whether that's hating on somebody, whether that's running to somebody and saying, I need to tell my side of the story, or whatever it may be. They feel bad for some reason, you know, and instead of addressing that feeling, yeah, instead of addressing that feeling, they do these other things.
Yeah.
And whatever the case may be, and that's what they do, you know, for whatever reason. Who knows what?
Well, again, you know, like, it's still about, you know, the whole showy, look at me, I want to be heard, I have guilt, move on.
Well, I don't know that it's so much guilt, you know, to me, you know.
It's showing off their crap for attention, and look at me, I'm better than this person. It's stupid.
Well, like, I use examples sometimes of things. Like, I did the shut off your phone tutorial. I mean, every fucking buddy thought that I was telling them that. You know, it seemed like everybody was coming to me. Oh, you're talking to me, aren't you? Well, fuck you, you know, or something like that. And it's like I wasn't even speaking to one specific individual, really. You know, I'm talking to a whole list of motherfuckers, you know, like, and you thought I was talking about you even, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. In the past, you're like, Sharon, unplug. Sharon, unplug.
Yeah, you were getting on my ass about it. And I'm like, man, I wouldn't even really had anybody specific in mind. So, I mean, I hate to use certain individuals or certain examples because people automatically assume that I'm talking about them specifically, because some people are just like, everything's about me, ain't it? You know, and that's just not even the case. But I'll use this as an example. Like, you got, like maybe you feel bad about yourself or something, right? Let's say that that's the case, and you just, there's something about it and you can't change the way you feel. So you go and now you're thinking, well, fuck, maybe a boyfriend will change the way I feel. So you go and you get this boyfriend or whatever, and that doesn't work, you know, and you're like, okay, well, fuck, you know, well, maybe the boyfriend's the fucking problem, you know, or something, you know, and you get rid of the boyfriend, and then you're like, fuck, well, you know, and they just get desperate to change the way they feel because they feel bad, you know, emotionally or mentally or whatever the case may be. And they just,
I've been there. You know, I admit it. I admitted it today. I have been there with you know who, and it's like, but I had good intentions. I got a great heart, but you know, I made a lot of mistakes here with him. And I got played. But thing is this, lesson learned. But I have hope still. And the thing is, I work on myself. See, you gotta, you know, be cool with yourself first.
Right.
And you know, have that respect for yourself before just going to somebody. If they F up, they F up.
Right.
You know, like, but see, people put a lot of faith though in that kind of thing, a boyfriend, girlfriend, money, cars, and you're gonna always feel sad and bored.
Some people will even use drugs and alcohol to change the way they feel. I mean, what are you using drugs and alcohol for to change the way you feel? You know,
but see, your problems will always be there.
Exactly.
I'm an ex-addict. I know what I'm talking about. I've been clean for a long time, and the pills didn't help. The alcohol didn't help, and the problems are going to always be there. The problems should be dealt with, not masked over, not covered up. And then
right. So
you know, like,
if you don't deal with it, if you have an issue like you're trying to change the way you feel or something, maybe you feel bad or whatever, and you get the boyfriend and that doesn't change the way you feel really. Maybe it makes you feel a little bit more euphoric for a little bit because you're in love or whatever the case may be for a minute. And so then you've changed the way you feel. So you feel a little bit better for a second, but then that dies off for whatever reason. Maybe the relationship doesn't work. And then you're like, what the fuck, you know, or whatever. And then you're working on trying to change the way you feel because you feel bad. You know, now you can't fucking figure out a way to change the way you feel again, you know? So
exactly. It happens. Yep.
Yeah. And then maybe you turn to this and that and the other and whatever the case. I mean, maybe you think, well, sleeping with this guy over here, that will make me feel better for a minute, you know, or doing this over there will make me feel better for a minute. But I mean, the reality is that, you know, until you fix whatever it is that is emotionally making you feel bad, you're going to continue to have that issue. I mean, that's just the way it is, you know. And so some of that is like being able to take a personal inventory, being able to own your own shit, be able to say, hey, you know, I've taken part in everything that goes on in my life, you know, because nobody else can, you know, because the only one that can be responsible for my life is myself, you know, things like that, you know. So I mean, I don't know. There's victims in this world, yes, sir. Sure, there's child abuse survivors and stuff like that, you know, and different abuse and things. I mean, there's even women that are battered and things like that. But I mean, but when you're an adult, unless you're like forced into something or raped or something like that. I mean, I'm not saying there's no instances of ever you being a victim, but they're very far few between. You know what I mean? You're mostly responsible for your own shit and your own actions. You know what I mean? So.
Yep, I agree. I mean, you know, like I said, it's kind of the same thing when you are a survivor of child abuse. You take things and don't realize what you're doing as far as you want acceptance, I think, from people, guys or girls, or it's, again, you put your faith and trust in something, disappointment because either you lack something maybe, or you want something. Because I mean, when you've been through a sexual abuse as a child, it's like, I don't know, you grow up kind of fast, I think, and your years you lost. What about the childhood? What about the teen years? They're gone. So some, they had their teen years relive as an adult, and yeah, and they get immature, or some have that baby mentality again, like a little toddler. You know, mental illness happens, of course. So, you know, I have, you know, anxiety, PTSD. I don't have mental crazy issues, but the thing is, after my attack with Russell, it's like I never had the kind of problem before, being attacked or PTSD. So I've had to learn how to cope with it. And yeah, I get mad, get a temper. I don't think I'm crazy. I'm a fruit loop. I'm funny as hell, but it's feel like, you know,
you are. You are very funny. I mean, and stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
See, you know me a long time ago. We know we always cool, and like, you know that, you know, when you lose yourself, I think in traumatic incidents, you traumatized incidents where child abuse or you've been hit by a car, I don't know, death in the family, it's trauma. And it's like,
well, some of that may be like whenever people kind of attack you on here and things, maybe that causes your reaction to be the way it is, maybe a little bit.
I think I try really hard to defend myself, because the thing is, I know what I've done, not done, and I'm tired of people just saying, well, I've done this, and I'm like, leave me the hell alone, because in my state, people do commit suicide.
You kind of do tend to end up overly defending yourself and feeling like you should over justify yourself or over prove things to people that are basically strangers on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't know
exactly.
These people you will never meet. I mean, maybe someday I will meet you. You know, I'll run up there and say hi and give you a hug or whatever. But I mean, you know, but most of these people you will never meet or see or anything, and maybe that it's causing you to react a certain, you know,
it's a constant, like, I can, again, I'm okay with jobs and memes and jokes, but the constant personal in my life of my income, my kids' income, her job got doxxed. This is not trolls. This is like people that do a hate group that want to infect or crap on you and feel entitled to your life.
But I also want you to consider the fact that maybe a lot of these other people may be have gone through some similar stuff to you. And so if you got like two people that are like you, where they maybe the attacks start, whatever, and then they're overly reacting to you, overly defending themselves to you, and then you
Right.
do it back, and then it's a never ending like cycle of that.
Yeah, tornado
Yeah,
and volcano.
well, I mean, you got multiple people that have been through those kinds of issues that are going at each other in such a form
Right,
of
I
like,
get that too. Yeah, I mean,
right,
you got a lot of got bulldog, a tornado, you have a volcano, and the mixture's not good.
right,
And then attack, explode, and it's trauma to drama, and to stress or death. All the stress someone goes through, there can be death because of stress, and people laugh about people having these issues, and it's like, it says your life, do your thing. No one's entitled to my business, your business. Again, I'm not into your kids, what school they go to. I don't talk to like your mom and your dad. I don't, involve, your exes. It's
So
stupid.
that's a whole nother psychology going on there with that. I mean, there are some people that have a different set of issues, such as like the fear of not knowing something that's going on or whatever. Like
Right.
if I don't know what's over there, then you know, there's this fear that will overtake me. I got to know what's over there. You know,
There's a
kind of
fear. There is a fear,
right.
anxiety. Yeah, if that's true.
There's a lot of people. I mean, you're talking about a
Mhm.
whole list of potential issues that are going on with that. So I mean, you do got to think that there are other people that have other issues that maybe you don't have that they do have. You know what I mean? So it could just be a real variety of shit that causes some of this shit to continue on the way it does sometimes. You know?
Well, like I said, I mean, it's one thing, 5 people, 10, but 4 communities on YouTube come at you. And then your family being involved, and then the false calls. It's like, okay, I did the piss test. I'm not on
Right.
drugs. Okay, so
Right.
what
Right.
now you all want to pull? What now? Okay, Jordan works part-time. Really?
Right. Right.
It's wow. Most kids are like on the couch getting fat, being lazy, getting in drugs, alcohol, getting in trouble with the law.
Well, see,
I'm
there's also a lot of these people that will be obsessed with other people that will talk about all the time of, well, remember when they did this? Remember when they did that? Remember when they did this? Remember when they
right,
did that? You know what I'm saying?
right.
And they're overly obsessed about individuals. These individuals tend to be. And the thing is that you also got to realize that some of those individuals are out there, and it seems like if you were able to confront those individuals with that, and say, hey, look, I realize that you have these issues or whatever, would you please stop fucking with me like that? You know what I mean? Stop being so obsessive about me or whatever the case may be. And,
Well,
talk
yeah.
about every little
Hmm.
thing every little mistake I've ever fucking made,
Yeah, but see, your point right there is it comes to not only the fear, is control. If you sit here and hold the reins all the time on yourself and want to control yourself like that, you can't. For me, those reins got to be let go sometimes. The thing is, it then stress, fear, and control is in chaos. And there's some out there that have that fear or that issue where they can't control things. They go like spastic. They go nuts because
right. Well,
you
oh
know,
yeah,
yeah.
control, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
Well, see, my faith being a Christian, I'm always been told. My father tells me all the time. Dad's like, Sharon, you're too on those reins too much, and let other people help you, or let God help you. And thing is, Dad said this to me today.
Hey,
Lesson for lesson.
Sharon Hensley Tuttle, do you have like something constructive or something to ask, or Sharpman rambling to you? Pinch yourselves. Okay. I mean, do you have any constructive questions or anything, or are you just here to try to fuck with somebody? I mean, does it make you feel better now?
I know they want attention like little children. It's so stupid. You want a baba.
Yeah, okay. She me too to dad. You got it. Okay. Whatever you say. Are you done yet?
The one they want to falsely call and ruin his life. Wow.
Has that fixed what's wrong with you? Has that helped you, sir or ma'am?
It's the thing is,
why do I have to have a deal or an agenda? That's everybody but me. I really don't have a deal. I don't have an agenda.
see, we can't even talk here without someone getting all butt hurt or ego or jealous and going after trauma.
When are you done, and when are you going to get constructive here, sir or ma'am?
Or it or shit.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't even man enough or woman enough to come in here. Ask the alienated dads. I don't know the alienated dads, and I don't know that they are alienated. Do the children visit the dads, or? I mean, it's not everybody's business, really.
Jordan's father.
Well, I mean, you don't really have to answer the fucking.
Well, no, question. I mean, no, they know. They already know. They already talked to him, right? I know that they talked to her father. I know for a fact they do. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Jordan, Caitlin are fine. Yes, I talked to Caitlin's father. He's pissed off. Oh yeah, by the way, JT, yeah, the whole white power.
What are they talking about? You got in trouble and cut some deal. No, she unblocked everybody, I believe.
I unblocked a lot earlier. I had to do some things in my kitchen. So I mean,
yeah. I mean, I don't mind addressing whoever or whatever trolls or whatever, but I mean, you want to come in, Jules was right. Okay, Jules is right. Okay, whatever you say. I cut
some kind of deal. Yeah, again, you're hearing a bunch of horse shit from people who want attention. So I know my life. The kids are fine. I talked to, Caitlin's father. We're fine. It's not perfect, but we're good. He is pissed of the people doing the KKK thing. Oh, he's pissed. He is pissed, you guys, when I sit there.
Well, I don't think anybody believes that, Sharon. Come on. I mean, it's pretty.
They know. They know what you're doing,
Yeah, I mean, and this, I mean, are you feeling better about yourself yet? Are you done? Did that fix your life?
Hang on, I'm just gonna block them.
He was taking you to the police 3 weeks ago. Okay, well,
I just block them. After a while, I'm gonna block them. If they're gonna keep doing that, I'm just gonna block them. I mean,
has that fixed your life, sir or ma'am? Is your life now fixed after that? Is your life better?
You see, they're so obsessed over me, can't let shit go, and they want to bob on some freaking rappers.
Well, I mean, they can't find nothing else better to do, apparently.
No, read a book, go watch a show, go your kids, read them a book.
Right.
I mean, hell, whatever. They're so stupid. I mean, it's just constant like, oh, we want Sharon. We're obsessed over the Sharon. Hey, sorry, you can't have me. Ha.
Yeah.
I'm taking my life. But I mean, like, again, I've changed from the old me and this stupid trolls. It's like, again, they want to dig and dig and dig.
Exactly.
You're pathetic people. Period.
Yeah, just don't even let it bother you. Just tell them, whatever.
Stupid.
Yeah, I mean, did they fix something? I mean, after, they're done beating the shit out of you, is whoever it is that wanted it done, do they feel better? Is their life been fixed?
There's always some new target, though, right? There's always a new target. If not me, someone else to go to and hurt them and harass them.
Right. But it still ain't fixing their life. Man. Their life is still going to be whatever shithole that they create.
Yep. Yeah. Shitty life. I feel great sad for those kids and those parents, right? They really do. Those kids, those parents, I feel bad for those kids. I really do. I mean, his kids.
Well, I mean, I don't know if the person even has kids. I mean, who cares? But it's neither here nor there. But I mean, it's like, why come in here and attack? Exactly, nobody's attacking anybody in here. So I mean, what is the fucking point? And what is the problem? I mean, y'all always complain about Sharon saying or doing this or that, but she's not saying or doing anything right now. So I mean, what is the point in fucking coming in here and trying to stir her up and start shit? You know, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Just saying.
Well, you know, again, like I said, someone don't like somebody, it's fine. But the thing is, why watch them? Why listen? Why comment? And why discuss that person?
And you've had 15 to 20 in the box, like, since we've gotten your study, you know.
Actually, at one point, I saw 24.
Oh, well, I haven't refreshed my shit, so I mean.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's most of the trolls, and again, they're just curious.
I mean, you got 35.
Am I your homework, guys?
You got 35
homework?
down. It's like, really?
On their homework. They want to, on their homework, to sit there and study me and go, oh, well, Sharon said that, and JT said that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't want anybody stirred up. We're not trying to stir anybody up. We're having
we're just talking.
We're having a nice conversation, man. I mean, come on. I mean, if we wanted to start some shit, we would start it and then we would finish it. I mean, we got enough shit because we've both been on both sides, opposing sides. I mean, together. I mean, we would have shit on every fucking buddy for days and weeks and months. You know, I mean, goddamn, for years probably. You know, but we don't fucking care anymore. I mean, that's the point. You know.
She asked me a question. Okay, okay, guys, I hear you. Hang on. I gotta get to her to.
She wants to know if you got the StreamYard link.
Yeah, it's in. Yeah, it's coming, chick. Hang on. It's on.
Man, there's something wrong with my keyboard right now, darling. I don't know what it is, but it will not type. I tried taking the batteries out and put them back in. That didn't work. I can't copy and paste or do shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you get her?
Yeah, I sent to her inbox.
Okay, cool. I couldn't type or do nothing if I wanted to right now. I tried earlier and it started popping up all kinds of little screens and shit that I don't even know what the fuck they are. I'm like, okay, there's something wrong with my keyboard. I'm gonna have to reboot whenever I get done with the stream. It's like, fuck. You know
I sent it to her.
Cool.
I just copied it from yours to hers. That way it should be there. Because right now I can't even see it on my freaking thing.
Hold on, just a second. I'll be right back. I need to do something.
All right.
Hello?
Hey.
What's up?
I was trying to like share it to you, but on the screen, I had no option. I can't find it. I was like, oh, whatever. I love your name.
Yeah, I decided to jump on. Okay, so catch me up on everything.
Different topics, subjects. We're just, about going forward, and I made my mistakes. He made his. We're just trying to, go forward. And why can't we talk on YouTube? They can, but we can't.
It's the Night Rider. What's up, Night Rider?
Hey, what's up, JT? Exactly. As Sharon has every right to be a YouTuber, just like all they do, right? Right, JT?
Yeah. Why not? Hell yeah.
So
see, I have on the StreamYards now. I come into that, the world now. I'm smarter, I guess. Oh, hey, here's StreamYards, and they're pissed off. I know how to have this crap now in my life. Who cares? Who cares?
Well,
just whatever.
a lot of them are coming. A lot of them are coming in here and talking a load of shit. So let's redirect this a bit. JT.
Yeah.
Would you explain to us what happened when you were in Ohio with them?
What do you mean?
With Sasquatch and Barney.
Explain what happened. What do you mean what happened?
like, you know, how they behaved, what they did. I mean, what happened? Like,
Well, I mean, we just we mostly went out to eat and stuff like that, and hung out and went to court that one day, and that was it. It wasn't anything. I mean, what do they think happened? I mean, what was it that
I don't know.
supposedly happened?
I just feel like, you know, they're coming in here like accusing Sara of stuff. They keep bringing up the whole meltdown with what's her name, you know, D. I'm just like, I'm
I
trying
don't
to
have
catch up
anything
on
to do with
everything.
D. I don't want anything to do with that situation at all, as far as I'm concerned. No matter what is going on with D, I don't want anything to do with it. That's what I've made a decision about. I've heard, Bushman's side of the story. I've heard Sharon's side of the story, and I've heard D's side of the story. And to be perfectly
Yeah,
honest, I feel like it filled in some holes for me that I think I got the picture, the real picture of what happened. Um,
right.
and I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. If everybody got all sides of that story and made their own decision like I have, then good on them. But if all they've heard is the side of the story, I don't think you've heard the entire story.
Exactly. I agree. I agree with that 100%. And, you know, the main thing is that them putting Sharon out there and her kids as a racist and this evil person is gone too far, in my opinion. They've done it for what, since 2018?
Yeah, 2 years
So,
with now. Yep.
and it's like, you know, it's ridiculous. I mean, the lies, the underhanded slights, the bullshit, everything they say and do, it just never ends. It just goes on and on and on, and I don't know where it's going.
Right,
And you and I decide, you know what, these girls, her children matter. And
right.
why are their bedroom pictures being blasted out there? And why is that okay? Why are they making
It's not.
deals?
It's not okay. It's not okay.
Why are they making deals with people who dox your children? I mean, why are they doing this stuff? I mean, and we're supposed to just bow down and take it in the ass. I don't understand. Like, that's the
Right.
part that gets
Well,
me.
well, D comes back and tells this fucking story with all kinds of holes and everything, and I'm supposed to just take that story and not ask any questions from anybody else. Well, whenever you talk to the other two parties that were involved, all of a sudden those holes fill right the fuck in. It's not like anybody ever offered to really sit down and explain what the fuck is going on with that situation. And I know that, Susie and many other people realized what was going on in that situation. And why is it such a big deal that we've been going over it for like over 2 months or longer? When are we going to let this subject go? I
Right.
mean, who really is concerned about that situation? I mean, they had an online fucking thing. It's over with. Let's all let it go already. And why is it continuing on? Why would somebody continue to be that upset over something? I mean, I've known people that have been married for a year to somebody, and that person died, and they haven't carried on this hard for this long. I'm just saying.
Exactly. I know.
I mean,
I,
it's ridiculous.
it is
Yep.
ridiculous.
Well, I do want to, I cannot,
Well, please don't even go over it. Please just let that one go too, because
yeah, I can't discuss it, but like I said,
I
it's
wouldn't
just
discuss
horrible
it. I
crap.
would not. I would not discuss it at all. I know. I understand. I've heard all
You
sides.
know,
Trust me.
it's horrible. I mean, again, it's one more topic they want to try to pick at me and cause stress and more drama. And it's just like, I'm their homework. I don't know why. Like, they're pissed over court. Is it worth all this shit? It's
Right.
it's stupid. It's lame. Like you're adults and you're so obsessed over me. I don't know why. I don't get
Right.
this shit. I don't get it.
Right. It's been going for 2 months now, like on that deal. And it's
We
like,
got COVID
okay,
going on and riots,
I
and
mean,
it's like
is it going to continue on to where the crying about the relationship is actually longer? The relationship being over is actually going to be longer than the relationship lasted itself. You know, and another thing I kind of had a problem with was the accusation that he was abusive, because I've heard differently at different times, and I'm just saying. So I think that may have been jumping the gun to a certain degree. Was he abusive to Sharon? I do think he was abusive to Sharon, but was he abusive in the other direction? I don't know, because I'm getting a different story from that person sometimes. And so that's the way I felt about that. So, I mean, there was things that were really shady with it for me. And I'm just saying that there was a lot of things that do not smell right with that situation for me from all three sides. And I'm just saying. So, I mean, and it's nothing personal to anybody. And it's not that I don't care about these people or those people, or I'm angry or mad, but I just don't want to be involved in any of that. And I would like to move forward. And people want to have a problem with that, then they can have a problem with that.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as the girls are okay and everybody's okay and family's
well, I
okay.
mean, okay, but you know, they are okay. But what's the point? I mean, what's the word definition of okay when now it's got to the point where yeah, they're in therapy because of this now. They're in therapy. They've had nightmares of all this, so they don't stop. And Jordan's had nightmares because these people don't leave her alone, and she's 16. So now it's like, you know, we're at this point now, but then, and Joe, yeah, they're okay, but still, there's some nights where they had nightmares because these people just keep coming at them and me. I'm their mother, and they're worried. I mean, every knock at my door could be a mailman, could be a neighbor. They freak out. I mean, I can't blame them for all this crap for 2 years. The cops and cops and CPS and my front door. I mean, we had one neighbor ask for butter one day, and Caitlin's like scared of the freaking cops because all she saw was cops and people for 2 years.
Right. That's terrible.
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you this shit.
Right. And it just shouldn't be that way. I mean, you know,
We're trying to change this. I know we're trying to change this where we watch movies, we go out, we do things, and the mind, but still, boom, 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 their thoughts like, shoot, is it this or is it that? And I'm like, hey, it's okay. But they did this to me for 2 years, but I'm the bad guy for one wellness call. Wow. So compare my one call to where wellness check.
well, I think that we all need to like take responsibility. I don't think that the wellness call needed to be made, but the other calls on you don't need to be made either. You know, I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's all good. Let's all let it go at this point. And you know, I admitted to my mistake as well to you in private. So, you know what I'm saying. So,
And I'm sorry
I've
too
done
for all
I've
this
done
stuff.
my share of shit. So, and you know, not to be like hypocritical or anything else, but you know what I'm talking about, and I know what I'm talking about. You know, because we discussed it behind the scenes. So, I mean.
But I want to say though, Jordan is a really a good artist. She does some really good work. I thank
Yeah,
you for sharing that with me, Sharon. She's very
right.
talented.
I
She
just
is.
found out, she just texts me on her phone and she's like, um, you know, tell them I have this now. Well, she has actually her own, I guess web page maybe, or some kind of art page. So kind of for like, she's like, she's trying to branch out for artwork. I mean, by 12th grade, right now already eligible for 4 grants for college in Tennessee. And by 12th grade, any college, she can go to it. And that's what her mind is going for. Like, hey, I want to do this. I want to go to art school. I can be an anime I can Disney. I can do this job and graphics. She's so freaking smart. And why people say they should burn in hell? It's horrible. They're great kids. It hurts the kids by saying,
Oh, is that from the woman who chews on her foot that said that?
yeah.
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 She can go burn in hell.
They love the kids. They're not for hurting kids. But yeah, when you say they should burn in hell, I don't get that.
Well, I don't think there's a hell for anybody to burn into, but that's my personal opinion.
And exactly.
I would never say such a thing, but that's
exactly your comment earlier is I'm Christian, you're not. It's all good. We always got along in that debate. Never screamed, never yelled, never cut. We always had our points, and I think we had great streams back then, And I think here you go. You got a Christian, atheist, and what? You're pagan, right, Percy? I think. Pagan. I don't know.
No.
No?
I don't discuss what I am because these people are.
Again, though, you're not Christian, right? That's fine. It's fine because we're all different backgrounds here. We're all different backgrounds.
To me, I would classify Percy as an atheist like myself, but that's my own personal opinion.
And again, right?
I can't even say I'm an artist. I'm labeled as all a bunch of other things. So
yeah, I get that. Yeah.
There's some things I just don't wish to share because they have taken everything and twisted it. And when I was on hanging out with them, I didn't realize there was a problem. But obviously there was, and that's fine. And they can fuck off for life because I don't ever want to talk to them again. I'm done. So that's how I feel about it. And I don't really care if their butt hurt. But, they weren't very nice themselves. So I don't think, they have any room to sit there and feel, butt hurt over what I had to say. Because they weren't saying very nice things about me either.
Right. Well, I mean, I think that everybody had their issues with certain things. And a lot of them on that, to me, seem to be, at least unwilling to even make people aware of what was going on or what their big plans were at the very least. I mean, if you
right, JT, did they come to us and say we want to make a deal, we want to do this? No, they go and do whatever the hell they want, and then we go and do what we want to do, and they're crucifying us for it.
Yeah, they didn't even inform us of anything. They didn't say nothing.
And then they sit there and say we're the fucking assholes, right? It's us.
Right.
Oh, because we decide, you know what? We don't want to see little girls get hurt. We don't want to see them getting doxxed online. We're sick of seeing Sharon being, crucified by you Pharisee assholes. You know what? I'm tired of it. I'm just done with it. Sharon, she is who she is. She's allowed to have a YouTube channel. She's allowed to live her life. You don't like it? Don't watch her. Go sit over there and fire Piggy's ass in the karma corner and cry and bitch and moan about it. Nobody cares.
That's right. Karma corner.
Yeah. Well, again, I mean, it's not fair to me. They sit here and they're having fun on their channel with their, picking out their children, going to a hotel, going to the pool thing with their kids, going to a park with their kids.
I do that all the time. Every time I get a chance. I got annual passes to Splitterbahn and Moody Gardens here. It's badass. Let me tell you something, girl.
What did you do to me? What did you do to me, Annie? How about that shenanigan you pulled about? Oh, I love all this stuff in your store. Oh my God, it's amazing. I'm going to purchase the purse right now. And then you turn around. Oh, my credit card didn't work. I checked. You didn't even try. Fuck off.
I want to make a comment to also Annie.
Yeah, I ghosted everybody for a month because you guys are fucking dicks. What? What are you going to do? You're going to come in here and cry to me now? You're giving me more attention than you gave me when I was hanging around your Sasquatch asses. Fuck off.
Dude,
Well,
y'all didn't even run things by me. What are y'all talking about? At the very
These
least,
people in
you
the
ran it
chat,
by
they're like,
me.
Percy ghosted us. Percy did this to us.
I was literally in the chat with them and they didn't run it by me.
Right.
They didn't run it by anybody. Susie,
No, they didn't.
according to Susie, they didn't run it by her. So, I mean, how the hell do y'all figure?
well, I mean, for Annie and me, Annie came to me on a fake apology, actually, sent by Susie to spy on me. I caught her doing it. I've not talked to her since.
Well,
I talked
I
to
don't
her.
think you should be like Eli, girl. Don't assume everybody's a spy. If they want to
No,
spy, what are they going to
I had
say?
evidence. The fake apologies are a tactic. All it was to get me have my guard down and trust them again. And I just said, no, I can't do that.
Well, I mean, they're spying on you for what? You know what I mean? What are they getting out of that? I mean, they can spy on me and get.
Well,
They can put a camera in my pants and all they're going to see is my nuts all day. I mean, who cares?
well, see, they'll talk to you and tell you, oh, we're sorry, Sharon. Then they want you to have your guard down and be cool with them. And when you're cool with them, bam, they get your shit and F you over and run to Susie. And I had to learn to trust and not just people anymore. I'm so guarded now because I mean, like, it's again,
I just don't want you to be paranoid because you got your PTSD thing going, and I don't want that to cause paranoia and stuff. And I'm just letting you know there's nothing that they could spy on, dear. I mean, they're not going to see anything. You know what I'm saying?
well, the paranoia,
But
you know, I'm not.
there's nothing to spy on. What are they going to say? You know, they're going to run back and say, "Uh-oh, Sharon's talking again." Oh shit, you know. I mean, there's nothing to spy on. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to let people talk to you or whatever. To be able to like you or whatever, you're a likable person. Go ahead and just be you. Don't let the paranoia get to you. It's
So
like
here's the whole thing. I'm
like
afraid.
I said, they can put I can let them put a camera in my fucking pants, and all they're gonna see all day is my fucking balls. I mean, what
Helicopter.
what good is that gonna do?
I wish you could smack those balls right now in their faces because they deserve it. They need. Never mind. They're horrible. They're horrible. Like, if I had balls, I'd be beating them with it. Like, you know, I'm just tired of their shit. It's always, you know, and that's another thing Sasquatch does. You know, she can make, you know, make up with people, do as if, and she has her, you know, righteous reasons. But, you know, if we go off and do something and, oh, we're this and we're that. Like, they're hypocrites. It's like we're just supposed to just shove our head in our ass and just keep following Sasquatch, right? No, that's not how it works. And then on top of that, why do they tell people where they can be on YouTube? Why do they do this?
Yeah, who cares where people are at?
They don't pay my bill.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, if JT felt a more responsibility to protect your girls and he didn't like where it was going, why isn't he allowed to do that without consequence? Why am I allowed to decide, you know what? I wanted to help Sharon out 2 years ago, but I think people got in the way of that and got in her ear. And I didn't get that opportunity. Well, now she's going to get the opportunity because I want to get to know her. And I think you guys have been really nasty to her. And I got to know all of you who said all this shit about her. And you're worse than she could ever be. And you fucking know it. So quit trying to throw stones and be the Pharisees of YouTube. Fuck off.
I make mistakes. I said that. I own my shit. I mean, I'm a nutter. I'm a Fruit Loop. I mean, I've said things out of turn, and I say I'm sorry for it, but they can't let it go. And it's like, it's 2 years now. And the problem is this.
Well, you can really piss some people off. It's kind of a gift you have, and I got it too. So it is what it is, girl.
Well, me and Kirsty, I think we're very outspoken. We're very blunt.
Right.
I'm passionate. She's passionate. We were both females, and I feel like I'm too old for that shit. Like, no, I'm not. I'm done. I'm not gonna walk on eggshells. I'm not PC. I don't coach shit. I want to be professional, but also it's like I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done. I mean, it hurts my kids when they sit there and call my father That's their grandfather. So it's in my house, right? It's my kids being like, it's their grandpa. They're going to cry over their grandpa having this people at their front door. And they say, oh, it's Sharon doing it. No, I didn't call my father. You all did, you assholes. So you're hurting my kids. You don't care if your kids had medication or in therapy. It's like, oh, Sharon did that. No, but it's me. I'm the bad guy. I can't speak up. Y'all can kiss my ass. Period. Period.
Right,
I'm
right.
done. I want to have fun, or if I am serious, then I have time to be serious. I want to sit here. I mean, again, me and Percy, we were cool back then. We were always trying to talk and sit, and it's like they want fights. They want to sit there and pull people apart for reasons, and they laugh. Oh, ha ha ha! Devils, demons. I call them demons. Sitting there saying, "Well, they're sharing her talking."
Well, I didn't want the conversation to go off in this direction. I just wanted to kind of,
Right.
you know what I mean? Just kind of, bullshit around. And I thought we were having a good conversation, and they
Yeah,
wanted to
it's fine. People want to. I mean,
we shouldn't let them derail us from what we were doing. I mean, we were talking about things and discussing things back and
again,
forth.
it's their agenda. It's their intention to come in here.
Yes, yes.
Like suck my balls.
Right.
Period.
That's exactly right. We're doing what we want to do. They can kiss our asses, that just do your thing.
They're just mad. I can come on here. Well, I can come on here. It's my right. I mean, I'm not hurting nobody by being on here.
No, you're not hurting anybody at all. So, I mean, you're doing your thing. I'm fixing to have to go to bed. I got to work one more day, and I got a couple of vacation days. And all
Well, that's good. Be able to chill out and have fun, and relax.
Yeah, go hit the little water park and shit. I mean, it's pretty fun. They're about to open the whole thing up because they only had like certain sections open so far. Over at Moody Gardens it's open, but on the Schlitterbahn thing, they only had certain sections and stuff, and they're about to open that whole bitch open. And so you they're only allowed so many people, so you got to go get the little reservations and this and that, to get up in there. So as long as you got them reservations, though, whenever you get in, there ain't as many people. You're pretty solid. You know what I mean? So what happened to Percy? What the hell, Percy? You? Oh, she ghosted us. God damn, she's gonna ghost us for a couple of months now.
Yeah, I had to go do something. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, I mean, I made a choice to go forward my life. And I need to.
Well, you're already going forward with your life. You've been going forward for a long time now, so just keep going forward, girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just want to tell you, again, I appreciate y'all doing that on live, and I'm going to do,
of course,
whatever. I gotta do what I gotta do, I guess. But it's like it can be cool and be civil to me. I can be cool too, but it's a choice I gotta make.
Right, absolutely.
I make my choice either to talk to them or not talk to them. It's my choice. If they want to be an asshole, then no, I don't want to be around that kind of people. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be happy.
Exactly.
Period. But thank you, man, for being on here, and Percy.
Well, thank you for having me. I hope we can do it again, and I don't mind doing it with the three of y'all. My intent is not to trigger though, but I think unfortunately maybe we have, and that's just the way it is. But certain conversations come up, and you throw out your opinion, and it is what it is. If it triggers somebody,
If the sky's blue, they'll say no, it's purple.
Right.
It's stupid shit, man. But again, thanks for having balls and saying hey. And Percy, thank you too for being on the show. Again, I'm gonna forward my channel and I'm gonna have fun or whatever I'm gonna do. And
well, COVID-19 air hug and peace out, girl. And I hope you have a good night.
All right, you too, man. Peace out.
All right. See you later, everybody.
Bye, guys.